Fuck with the all right. Fuck with the audio. Fuck. Fuckity fuck, and now widen the teeth.
This is a family-friendly podcast.
Thank you for tuning in. Now, Chris, welcome to the show. Here with me, we're going to talk about something in detail, which is Cymboshia, our new single, the first single put out by us last Friday. And we're going to talk about it right now. So what's it all about? No, seriously, man. We like the song, and I hope you guys do too, because it's the proggiest of them all. It's the heaviest, actually.
It's the last one we finished, actually.
It's the last one we finished, yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of afraid to even finish it before the album got recorded. It's like it was a work in progress, and we were all kind of nervous.
Absolutely nervous.
But it worked out.
It worked out pretty well, if I do say so myself. And what I really like about the song is that it's going places. There's a shit ton of riffs coming in every fucking direction. So
yeah,
what's the most fun riff for you to play?
The most fun riff for me to play. I kind of like the last one, the really, really last one, because it's alternate picked. It's like black metal. I really like to play that.
Yeah, it's also the rolls gotta be blasting. It's the first time I'm blasting, and no, it's not the first time. I did it in Aberdeen as well, but it's a way faster blast, and I really like that actually, because I do like to play the song as a whole. It's challenging for me because the first riff and the vocal parts, it's one of the first instances where I didn't write the vocal part that I'm singing directly at the drum set. So it's, for me, it was hard first to figure it out how to do that, actually, because we were recording at your old crib, I think, just with a microphone, just yelling like a rhythm over whatever I played, and that was just a different kind of difficulty level for me than to actually play it and sing it, because it's so different rhythmically. It's like polyrhythm, and now I need to think about how to structure and how to pronounce like the words. And I'm doing it a little bit different live, actually, because the just another ruthless failure, which would be legato actually, but I need to do just another ruthless failure, like.
Is that it?
With the simple hits, with the simple hits.
I always feel like a complete fucking idiot when I'm trying to learn our songs. It's because of the songwriting process, I guess, because we do the music first and everything's pretty neat and cool. Yeah. And it's exactly the way I always wanted it in a band, to write the music first, to say something musically and put the lyrics and the vocals on top. And that's exactly what we do. And funnily enough, with Cymboshia, we kind of overdid it for me at first, because the first riff is like boom, and it's the vocals are all over it's like they're all over the place, and also the music is all over the place. It's like a minute of
yeah. And then she go back in, and the wig's like, what? That's Cymboshia for us, actually. That's Cymboshia for us. But it's the last song that we finished, but the riff has been written some time now, because Pat and me, we weren't involved. Like Mani and you did a thing, and and we left it rotten on the like raw, unhinged, uncooked thing that it was somewhere in the basement at our Google Drive, actually, and then we rediscovered it.
Yeah.
After kicking some other ideas like Moonbomb.
Yeah, Mani and me, we hung out at his old place, and we did like
the Graz crib.
His place, yeah.
All right.
The Graz crib. And we did some music stuff. We were playing guitar, and we're playing around with different tunings, like tuning down the lower string to A, keeping the rest in D standard, and we're kind of riffing about. And the fun stuff was that we kind of developed this riff vocally, like vocalization technique, like like
how I write riffs, because
exactly.
I can't fucking play guitar.
But me neither.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, but you got
easier.
You got a head start though.
Dude, but it's easier to sing a riff, and then figure it out on the guitar. And that's exactly what we did. And we had this weird idea, and we didn't even know what's gonna happen. And like with most of our songs, we took it to the rehearsal room, and there it worked out to be some sort of a riff with a big ass jam in the back. And that's exactly what the
I
song
remember.
turned
I
out
remember
to,
finishing the song. Actually, was it your old crib as well? It was just me going, now we need to do this, and now we need to do that, and now we need to fucking exaggerate it. We need to get even further beyond. And I remember saying that, actually. I said that. I was running around. I was on two beers and Adderall, and and I was in your crib, and Pat was like, all right, how are we going to keep up with that? And you guys were riffing and trying things out, and I was like, and now we need to fucking break it down, like go absolutely bonkers on the outro. And I think we actually did that quite well. We stepped down a little from the gas pedal, but still, the way it turned out, I'm really satisfied with the sound and everything. Like, speaking of sound, what a segue! I really like the snare sound on that one, because we recorded the same snare and the same drum heads and the same everything during the whole album. Actually, during the whole recording session. But this was the last song that I've played. The last song we recorded was Cymboshia, and everything was fucking aching. My forearms ached, my legs were hurting. I was in pain, man. And but it was just, I think for me, in the snare, you hear the ferocity of myself, because I just couldn't wait to get it done. And I was like, this is one of the hardest songs for me to play. Why did we record it last? And why am I doing it now? So I had to fucking do it, and I had to get it done. And I think this is the energy. This is actually the only song that we did 2 takes for that one. We did 2 takes for that one. Yeah. The others were like 3 or 4 takes, and this was 2 takes. And it was just like angry roll. And I think the snare like really depicts that. Like, after mastering by David Köstinger, shout out to David Köstinger, what a lovely guy. Sebastian Wurm, Tom Boker, we love you to pieces, guys. But it's just, everything just worked out, because me constantly going a little bit up on the rim shot, like I just tuning it up again. The snare is a little bit higher pitched through the whole recording. Actually, let's see if you can figure that out, which songs I'm talking about, which song is the first recorded, which song is the I already told that, but still, let us know in the comments. And it's just, the snare is just perfect. And after listening, the first test master of Tom, I was like, why didn't the snare sound this good during the whole record? But still, this is a learning process for all of us. It's a debut record, and we're fucking proud of it.
But what you're describing with the pain and all the aching during the recording process, but basically describes how my vocal sessions looked, or felt, more specifically. It's like, am I ready for that kind of pain? Is it possible to sing this now, or do I have to wait another night to get sort of through it? Yeah, but I guess that's exactly what makes me really happy with this record, is that every participant, from starting the pre-production, before even the band, gave everything they had. And in the production process, we took the right studio, we took the right mixer, the right masterer,
the right to party.
We took the right to fight for an album. And it turned out to be, in my personal opinion, to be better than I expected.
Absolutely. In each and every regard. Also, with our videographer and photographer, the big things coming soon kind of energy, because I was talking to Kuro yesterday, actually. Shout out to Kuro Simon as well. What a lovely chap. And it's like we've picked the right person for each and every job. Like, we ourselves felt comfortable enough to try out this idea, Cymboshia, that we wanted to kick from them. We were saying, like, should we really finish the song? Or is it something for PRYNE too? And stuff like that. Oh, was that But sure, things are gonna come. Of course, things are gonna happen. But so what else is there to talk about? Lyrics. I wrote the fucking lyrics. You wrote the first 2 verses.
Yeah, we kind of bounced them. We kind of bounced them between each other, like we sometimes do. This one was especially rough.
This one had it especially rough. Because I had a vision, I had an idea, and you weren't so fond of it at first.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it. I had a different idea. That's that was the problem. Was like
you were one of those Phoenix from the Ashes type
Phoenix
of guy.
From the actually, Phoenix from the Ashes is one sub genre of stuff I wanted to write. It's like more of a Prometheus vibe for me.
Yeah.
Like the dude that stole fire from the gods to give it to the people, and then the gods went mad. And he's punished for being a good guy. So I wanted that kind of topics in there with like fire and stone and eagles and all that stuff, titans, and that's what I wanted to bring to the table. But you had another take, right?
Yeah, I had one particular picture in my mind, which was a fire deity with just a circle of people, like forsworn stuff.
Yeah,
and there's a traitor, and he's going kicked out, like becoming second, like being second, not being first in a row.
Yeah.
The idea came from you, and I took that somewhat and I reimagined it in just this setting where betrayal, commandment, and all that kind of stuff, and just like I was trying to be like more vague on the picture itself. It's more like telling a story, like describing the different views and the different perspectives of the people involved in the scene. So like straightforward text actually, but not that pictured out, I suppose. Not that pictured out, just straight up sentence, even talking to each other.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think you're gonna set it right? This is, why would I say that? This is like directly speaking to the traitor, like the capo or whatever, the head guy of the fire circle is telling the traitor guy to suck it. You know, that's basically the idea behind it. And I really like that actually, because it flowed so well, and it has a ring to it, and like the I knew I got you with the we rid us of all who's sick and charmed.
Yeah,
like, we're gonna keep that one. We're gonna keep that one. We kept fucking everything.
Yeah, sure. I like the good stuff.
Yeah.
For me, it has some sort of a burning at the stake type of vibe.
Yeah,
Like somebody that's conflagrated. Dead.
and I really like that that the vocal outro, the spoken vocal outro section actually made the record.
Yeah.
I'm still ambivalent myself to that, because it is somewhat of a pardon my French, ballsy move to do that. Because it's quite edgy. It's quite edgy.
It'd have been not that cool had it been a sampler.
Yeah, that's
But
what
it's
I've
spoken
Yeah,
for you, though.
absolutely, yeah. And there's a shit ton of effects on it, and it's more in the back of the mix. It's not up front. It's not like the first vocal part. I really like it. I really dig the atmosphere, and the Behemoth was a great influence there. Like "Oh Father, Oh Satan, Oh Son" with the preacher outro, and I wanted to incorporate something of that into our song, which actually fits the theme quite well because of the black metal outro, and also with that. So it's just like.
He actually reads it.
We straight up stole that.
Yeah, we did. We did with a lot of stuff. Well, that's what creativity is about.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said,
but yeah, I was kind of nervous about that song, about that part as well, because I thought it was kind of distracting from the music. It sounded like a sampler, and I'm not exactly sure if we're the kind of band that does samplers, but we kind of do with all the meme sounds on stage. So I was kind of ambivalent about it, but now listening to it in the final mix, we did some kind of robot stuff with it, and it's so integrated in the mix back somewhere, so that if you listen to it, you don't even really understand what you're saying, but it's some ambience, and I really dig that though. It's really cool.
It's just another layer of noise.
I came up with the solo in the studio actually, because I'm sort of preparation lazy, and I came up with the solo in the studio, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's turned out really fine, because it has like these doubles, like wamp, weedy.
Yeah, that one, like the fanfare thing.
Yeah.
I really like that. Yeah,
it's kind of majory sounding major. It's like a folk music, but also it's kind of alarming, and it's happy, and it has this edgy vibe, and I really like that.
I really love that you've incorporated the idea of teasering on the outro riff. Wow, this is still this is my favorite part in the fucking solo. Like you going down 3 slides, like where am I gonna go with it? Woo, wow.
Yeah.
All right, whole fretboard done.
The thing is, I didn't know what to play actually, because I came up with see, I came up with the first part of the solo in the studio, and I didn't have any later parts. That's basically what we did. Sebastian and I, we tried to come up with a solo that works.
You were the only guy in the studio with Sebastian, right?
Yeah, pretty much all the time. Yeah,
because
which I'm pretty thankful for, because I'm like the lonesome focused dude.
Yeah, and you had to like get it done in 3 days.
Yes, that was 3 days of guitar recordings for all the songs. Yeah,
that's insane, dude.
Yeah, there was not more time.
There's no time for error, and even if you do an error, you need to either like distract from it or like hide it. But
the thing is, it was kind of concentrated, focused. It was it was a tough session, but the fun part was I finished to the last second. I played the last thing I played was the solo for Aberdan. There's a lot going on in Aberdan, and
we'll keep it short. We promise.
I played the second, the backing parts, the second voices. I don't know what's in English. I played the second harmony with the guitar. I recorded it, listened to it for one time, and I thought, yeah, that's all right. And then my ride to the train station was already there because I had to go to a job somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's like I was finished with the recording. I packed my guitar and I went out the door, never to return.
You see, we're brothers, and we did it completely different. This guy was like, all right, I need to go to the studio. I need to record 10 songs. I need to go to the train station. And I was like, I'll take a whole week. 5 days, planning my time, taking loads of pauses, and on the last day of finishing Cymboshia, actually, we did a huge barbecue because people gotta relax. You gotta do it right if you want to do it right. But this is just I like that because you were like and I was like
it's kind of like me.
Yeah.
Still, yeah, I love how it turned out. To be honest, I've been listening to it for about 1,001 time.
Yeah, so all the streams are you.
All the streams are you. All the streams are you.
Is running through your Spotify too.
I have Spotify too.
And yeah, that's basically the thing. There's some. Actually, I've talked to people about the song. And I am very glad that the reception is overall good.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of nervous for it. I mean, it was the move, could be the move, for this song to be the first single because it's the most progressive, it's the most heavy, it's the most all over the place. Yeah. Just for getting a feeling if people are going to dig what's going to come.
Exactly. And it's also kind of state of the art what we do, songwriting.
That's the last song we finished.
Songwritingly. Yeah. Because the first...
This and Plague Vera would be the two songs that are most recent. Yeah.
Which are the ones that are coming out, I believe. Yeah. The thing is, this Cymboshia is kind of state-of-the-art PRYNE. It's the last song we finished, so it shows where we're at.
I think that it's also the most sophisticated songwritingly.
I don't know. I kind of dig a lot of them, but
this
one's the latest. So I guess it's like an outlook for what's to come, like what you said.
Yeah. There is going to be more music. Of course, there is going to be more music, and this is basically what you guys can expect from what's going to come. Like, of course, not like completely, but in a greater sense, this is where it's headed.
We recorded
because Cymboshia is so different to our EP songs.
Yeah,
it's so
but still we re-recorded the EP songs, so maybe they're coming too.
I don't know about that. Sure, they're gonna come. There's a new single actually. Yeah, next week. Next week, new single. We're hyped. We're absolutely hyped.
It is, yeah.
And for the sake of rambling on, I think that's a wrap. This is the first episode of PRYNEcast. We're trying something out and we're figuring out if this is our thing to do. But if you want like spoken conversation regarding things and songs that we do, this would be the way that we do it, because there's just a whole bunch of information compressed into this video and into this format that is the first rendition of this format. So if you like it, let us know. I kind of like it. I like talking to you all the time. So why not record it with these amazing Austrian audio microphones and this Rode wireless go-to as a backup plan if things go bad.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Mom and Dad.